only time I really should
But my dad wants to
fish
buy.
on the shore is if we go camping, and I'll just get the fishing net and fish on the shore. Either that or I've been dip netting once, but I didn't like it as much. You know what sucked is when we went dip netting, everyone around us were catching fish except for me and my family. We were just not getting lucky in the slightest.
Yeah, well, my family usually, when we're fishing seriously, we use dip nets. But for fun, we just use fishing poles.
My grandparents had a boat. I think they sold it though, which kind of sucks. They didn't really use it a lot though. Even though my grandpa did build it by hand, so it was cool. And
Another thing, when I go fishing with my dad, we don't just fish for ourselves. We catch quite a few for the rest of our relatives as well.
yeah, because I have some family members that do the same. If they catch too much fish, then they'll just give some of it to us. I'm older, I'd like to get a boat though, just go fishing with it. Probably like my dream house would have like one of those houses by the lake. And just go fishing whenever there's a boat
Mm,
there.
yeah.
Those are usually like $1 million houses, so they're expensive.
Say, I don't seem to have you on friends list here in Steam. Would you mind if I add you?
Not at all. I should. Or if you could put your code in it, if you have Steam open.
All right.
I only have a couple people added to Steam. So I don't have a whole lot of games. Most of the games that I have are free. Because I.
Yeah, I got a few games that are free. There's a plot happening in it. Let's just say that.
Yep. Because I had 500 bucks to spend on a PC, and I went over budget a little bit. My mom was fine with paying for it, so I did not have any
Mm,
leftover money for games.
Uh, well, this used to be my brother's PC, but he left, so it's mine now.
Because I did get I got my CPU and my graphics card from Caleb, his older ones, so that helped save a bunch of money.
Oh yeah. Say, have you heard of Cry of Fear?
I have not.
It used to be a mod for what was it called? Half-Life. Like totally different. I went through all the endings because there's multiple different endings depending on the choices you take, except for co-op. Co-op one's always the same,
I haven't
and I like
played
the co-op
Half
one.
Life. I would like to eventually, because you could buy like the collection. I had like 2 minutes of Half Life 2 when I was like 6, and barely remember it. I remember like jumping in the water and there was some like fish thing that scared the crap out of me. That's about it.
Yeah, I never played it, so
I just know that it ends at a cliffhanger because they never made episode 3, even though people like bug the crap out of them to make it. There was Half Life
I have
1
watched
was.
YouTubers. Yeah, that one kind of moved on the plot. I
Yeah,
watched
I
YouTube
think that
play
took
it.
place between a couple of games. I think. Oh, I would
So
like to get a VR
doesn't
card.
have one. Once one.
Yeah, because they gone way cheaper. I'd probably get a Rift S because that's only like $300. That's still a lot of money, but it's way cheaper than other headsets. And it used to be like 400
Yeah,
when I really load it.
I thought I saw one for $60 once.
Yeah, there are cheaper ones like the Microsoft HoloLens. Unless I download from the Microsoft. Play it every now and then, not too often.
Say, so that GTA 5 wasted sound button you did,
Yes. Is that what?
so I like clicked it. I like clicked it, and then I went looking through a whole bunch of them. I mean, I've been on the website before, but then I found one. Yeah, you want to see it?
Sure. Cause I have a soundboard, so I can just play stuff like this.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Or this.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
got
honest
it
with you.
called Voice.
I'm kind of retarded.
I got this thing called Voice Mod because it was
Oh, I
free,
have that as well.
and I could.
That's exactly
Oh,
what I'm using. Yeah, Caleb has it as well. I just found it from an ad on YouTube.
mess around with the
Just makes it crappy audio. I have a few different soundboards.
I can smell you.
Anyway, so
Uh-oh,
the sound button I found looks like this.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I saw that one as well.
But it has nothing to do with that. I was like,
Hey. Yeah, it was one of the things that popped up when I first saw it.
let's just say it's not what it says it is. It's not. It's not at all.
No. It's as if I click on it, it just doesn't work. Well, it says it should play audio. Disappeared or something, I don't know. Should have it never on. Or pet cow, I guess.
Dude, have you heard of Heroes and Generals? Huh?
Nope.
It's another free game that you can play online with other people. I mean, you have to. It's one of those.
This is only
I
free
mean,
games
I don't really recommend.
or League of Legends, which I don't really play. Just got it because Caleb's been playing it. Pokemon trading card game.
Mm.
Magic the Gathering, old school RuneScape. That's about it. I do have a few games from Game Pass and Civilization 6, which I just got from Epic Games.
Civilization.
So
That sounds familiar.
it's about civilization. Yeah. Just can't do well, especially in like war.
Yeah, same,
It's
man.
horrible.
Like, I'm like so confused of how it works.
Because playing with Caleb, and I was at war with another like area, I guess.
Apart from that, so uh, I was never what's it called? Ah, forgot the word, man.
I've only ever played as Teddy Roosevelt, so since America and the wars and stuff, because he's good at military.
I remember I used to want to play Minecraft, but my brother never wanted to get it because he said the graphics are bad.
Yes, I haven't done Minecraft. I don't have it on my PC. I do have it on Xbox. I'd like to get a PC eventually, though, for mods and stuff.
Yeah, I've never played Minecraft for more than a week total.
Usually I play it for more. I always try to like start a survival world and instead of dying the most, I just don't play. I always die like the way you drop things in Minecraft. It's probably just the sound of like McDonald's bag or something.
Do you on YouTube?
Yeah, I usually don't post stuff. I live stream every now and then. I am right now as well.
Yeah, I had a few videos posted, but I privated them, and want to start making YouTube videos someday.
Yeah, so either that or also play like just live stream on Twitch or something. You can do that now. Twitch is a bit confusing to learn how all the mechanics work. I talk to myself and playing games usually anyway, so I don't think it's really that hard to adjust.
Yeah, I talk to myself in my head a lot too.
Or it's not even like in my head, I just talk out loud.
Yeah, sometimes that too.
Weird, but I think it's
Something I notice is that I usually just get angry when I die a dumb way, you know?
yeah, I feel you.
The only thing I noticed about my brother is that instead of getting like popular game like a real like a regular person, forest. Instead of the forest, he got this one called survival game called Green Hell, which is a lot more confusing.
Yeah, I've seen Green Hell.
I think it's just silly how you can't really like drink water out of places without getting like a parasite or something. Like my dad, who was yeah, my dad once in a while. I mean, he tells me how he used to as a kid, if he was thirsty, he'd find a puddle, right, and he'll just filter it through his shirt.
Kind of nasty.
And I'm just like,
Sweat and all that.
it's better than getting parasites.
That's true. Slowly,
Yeah, first playthrough I did on that game, I had like 4 different worms on me. My guy was just hallucinating.
yeah, I've heard about the foods being like sandy stuff. The forest has a sandy
Yeah,
like, mechanic, but it's pretty much garbage. 'Cause it doesn't really do well.
like, I'm not sure if it was because I was seeing things, but I like I didn't. I'm not sure, but later on, during the whole hallucination thingy, I saw it was really dark too, and I went down this one fallen tree down into this lower area, and I was just about to go back up. I look, I see there's like an animal there, you know, like a panther or something, and I'm like, is that real? And it starts running after me. I'm like, oh shoot! And my shelter was like next to a waterfall, which I was above, so I just instinctively jumped. My guy was like almost out of stamina, like practically was out of stamina, and to get into my shelter, there's like this small little thing I have to jump over because it was in a cave. I don't know why. There was like this elevated part. I had to jump over it, but I had no stamina, so I just stood there. The thing ripped me apart, man. I like looked at it and everything. I was like, why isn't it letting me save? Yeah, and it was after that I figured out you have to look above it. It was above it. So I had to like restart and everything.
The forest
I recorded it all too. I think
The forest has a sandy meter, but all it does, if it's full enough, then you can go through it. I wish they would have expanded a bit more. You would have
Yeah.
it.
yeah, I might not play the forest, but I have watched a video how to kind of like be friendly with the tribe. So like apparently if you don't deforest a whole area, it will not attract them as much, and put up a few of those skulls and everything, it'll like keep them away. And then there's the painting yourself orange.
Like early game, they don't really attack you unless you get too close. They
Really?
It's actually harder. Okay, no less.
Say, out of curiosity, what's the oldest game you play?
Oldest game
Yeah.
probably like Mario Bros. I haven't any.
Huh.
I don't use it too often.
Yeah, yeah, it does. I believe. It's like, I've only seen the beginning, so it's basically like, you went there with like your wife, which went to like study some sort of tribe, but you were there to try to study different kind of plants, and something went wrong, and you started running towards the village to help your wife out, and then you fall, trip, and then hit your head, and then pass out. But like you wake up, there's like a helicopter flying over you, and then it begins. Like one of the first structures you run into is like some sort of burned down village. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely tribes. I wasn't sure if I was hearing things when I was hallucinating, like max level hallucinations, you know? Like I kept hearing like Indians singing or something. And but then later when I restarted, yeah, no, I definitely saw one. I think it might have multiplayer here.
If it doesn't, probably.
I'm not sure though.
You don't watch that live stream,
Oh, you're live?
right?
Oh, when you said subscribe, so you were talking about Twitch?
Or no. Streaming on
No.
side.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice. I only check my notifications when I go on YouTube.
Oh, like, it's not Twitch then. I wonder who the other celebrity is. Unless it's me, because I stream before
Well, by the time I
unless you get like the bell notification. And if you hit some of the hanging people in this game, they give you money sometimes. The stream is laggy really bad.
yeah, it is laggy. Like, it was pretty funny though. Like, you were hitting a suitcase. Next thing I know, you're hitting some sort of animal.
So I don't know what type of amplifier is. I think it might be GCI, which is also one of the most expensive, so I guess they have MPA, like the highest plan.
Also, like, might be like where you live. That could probably impact it too. Like, I've heard my cousin saying how some people with different internet provider, like for the phones or something, had problems with the internet in one store but not the other.
It also depends on your. Like in my living, or not my living room, my bedroom. The internet's a bit better because the internet in my room is pretty bad. So if playing it online, it can lag. But it's not bad though when you're living.
I figured out that radiation can cause nightmares, and stuff like your router has some radiation emit from it, you know, because it's all like waves. And my parents have the router for the house in their room. That's not a good idea.
My parents have the router. I wish they would use it for living just
Yeah.
my it's like I can use an adapter or whatever. I'm not sure about the use it for that. Kelsey invited me. I know I can make a thing that tells me where stuff is, but I don't know what it is. A stick marker, look at that. Nope. Purple? Purple, nope. 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 Not going.
What?
Trying to hunt rabbits right now, but it's kind of a pain. They're way too fast.
Uh,
I think you have more stuff when you break those grasslands than cannibals and
yeah, probably.
the more days I go by, the more I use it. Sure. Because after at day 7, things stop spawning. Just
Yeah, I
annoying.
watched a YouTube video of a guy like building a whole bunch of basically a whole bunch of his YouTube videos are just him building bases, trying to survive like huge waves.
So after a certain point,
Yeah, I think it would be a lot better. What? You slaughter them, man.
if I cook it enough, then if I cook it enough, then it turns into bone, which then I can use the bone in the axe.
Yeah, about the wave thing, I think it would have been like, a good idea if they just put some sort of a thing where you can toggle the limit of how big they can get or turn it off completely.
So they call it Prince's Hugger. They're like, which is a thing called an orange. It's a orange. Like a real Dutch orange. No,
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I heard them some bisexual frogs, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I can smell you.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Are you pressing those on purpose, or?
Probably need to start clearing my base a little bit.
What? Did you say something earlier? I had to go help someone out with something. Did you say something? Grind time, eh?
Probably should get the chainsaw. So I don't know where it is.
got a few things I gotta do. Bye, man. Have fun.
I will need some.
What?
I will have fun. What have I been?
Good, you better. Or else.